Hello everyone, hope you have been well. As regular viewers know, usually I trade natural gas. However, when casually glancing through some other markets in April, I noticed bullish patterns in some other markets, right? Oil, silver, and gold. So they just jumped out at me when I didn't look at actively for the patterns, but market present opportunities to me. Usually that they turned out to be one of the best trading opportunities in my experience. So I took the trades, right? So one of them is oil. I got in around 58.34 back in April. Stop is below April low. Um, in fact, the reason I got in is because of this uh, break breakline support. So for those who are not familiar with the breakline, so you find the highest point, and then the first pullback point, and then you find the second highest point, previous the highest point. You connect from the second highest point to the pullback point, right? So let me do it again. So here's the highest point. This is the first pullback point. So remember this point. So from the second highest point, you connect that point, right? From here to here. So that is the break line. So we see it got support once here, and then this time April, it got support here, and then it retested in May, right? So that is the reason I got in April. So when I look at closer here, right? So if you look at here, right, it is April 9. It has a one-day huge reversal, right? So it opened here, it went down below the support, and then strongly bounced back, right? So usually this is the one-day big reversal. It's a very bullish pattern. And then it got support here, retest, and then support here, right? So I, I got in here, here, and then, yeah, now we are here. So, yeah, as I said, stop is below April low, 55.15. I usually give some breathing rooms. I used to, in the past, I used to use ATR, average true range. So, and then give them much room. But nowadays, I just look at just roughly, right? Because over time, I didn't find big difference uh, between the precision and then rough idea. So I just give enough room that I'm comfortable with, right? As for the long-term target here, so I do the same thing, right? This time it's a breakout line. So you find the lowest point here, and then second lowest point. Let's go here. So here, and then you connect the first. This is the first pullback, right? In a big picture. Something like this, right? Oops. Let's use a different color. So that is my target, right? Somewhere around here. And then extreme target, I make a channel, right? So parallel. So let's make it, oh, sorry. Let's make it quarterly. Here, right? So you can extend it. We can even make it even more here, right? So we can do like this. Yeah, that's really extreme. So, right. So here, so we have some here. So this one good thing about this approach is it gives a quick target, like this one, right? And then it shows the, like here, right? July 2026, like $203 as it as year goes on, so it increases, right? Because it's rising trend line. So for example, if this trend continues, let's say until January 2028, the target is 232, roughly, right? And then extreme target is somewhere around here. January 2028 is almost $500. Yeah, I'm not sure it can go that far, but I found usually it reaches the minimum target. So let's see, okay? Um, I am planning to hold it long term. Um, the way I look at this is like a season, right? Summer is coming. There may be some colder days in summer, but eventually the warmer days will return as long as the season is still summer, right? Similarly, in the Similarly, in the bull market, there may be some corrections here and there, but eventually the market bounce and then rallies strongly as long as the bull market persists. So instead of swing trading, this time I will simply buy and hold oil for at least 1 year and possibly longer. Why 1 year? Here, right? So 2022 here was high, right? It was both intraday high and closing high, right? And then it corrected for 3 years. This is 2025, the third year. So usually the bear market lasts up to 3 years. It can last more than 3 years, but usually 3 years. So there's a good chance this this bear market probably ends this year. Then the new bull market starts, right? So bull market usually takes longer than the bear market, right? So at least, yeah, probably could be longer than 3 years. It may go up or it may go up, but at least 1 year, I am pretty comfortable not doing anything, just buy and hold. Okay, so that is my plan. Okay, let's see how this plays out. Okay, say 1 year or later, and I'll come back and look. Okay, be careful out there. Cheers.